Can I give you another way of looking at this period or this pandemic time that we're calling COVID-19? This should be a time of creation 20. This should be a time where we are creating, where we're building something. Many people are saying, man, I just can't stay in the house no more. They didn't cancel basketball, football. There's nothing to do. So we're sitting in the house and we didn't watch FlixNet and Netflix. We can't watch anything else. We didn't see every movie, bootleg and front leg. We just can't watch anymore. We've got to get out of this house. But it's a time where the church especially should be creating. We should call this Creation 20. Instead of fixating about COVID-19 and coronavirus, we should be fixating on Christ. We should be fixating on the God that has blessed us to have this period of pause. Now, I know that there are many of us who are struggling in this season. Shucks, I know that it's rough in this season, but I promise you that God is a provider. In fact, if the church was in this moment, really using this moment to really think about ways that we can do impactful ministry, we would be able to bless many people with the things that God has provided for us. But I want to just talk for a quick second about this Creation 2020 thing or vision that I think that we need to have. As we're in the home, I want you to think about Exodus 12 and 13, where the children of Israel were told to go in their homes. Well, first put the blood on the doorpost and the lintel, lock the door, keep the family in. You're going to have the lamb there and the bitter herbs. Eat the food, but guess what? Don't take your clothes off. Don't get too comfortable. Don't take your shoes off. Keep your belt tied around you. Be ready to go, because guess what? The plague that's moving throughout the air, it's not going to last always. So while you're on the inside, be on the inside with faith. While you're on the inside, be on the inside producing and thinking and dreaming and building, because when the moment comes, you're going to come from pandemic to the Passover. You're going to come from the pandemic to the promised land. You're going to come from the pandemic to whatever it is that God has blessed you to be producing. Can I tell you something? Stop complaining and get inside and start building. What are you doing in this season? Have you applied to school? Have you thought about a business? Have you written a business plan? That thing that you've been putting off because you've been so busy, have you grabbed that thing by both horns and started to work on that thing, started to build that thing? This is an opportunity for you, my dear brother and sister, to be in a moment of creation. So instead of fixating on COVID-19, fixate on the Christ that has blessed you and that is keeping you and that is providing for you, and use this season to come out better, to come out stronger, to come out wiser, and to come out ready to conquer that thing which you have. This is your season. What are you building? What are you doing? What are you changing? What are you transforming? Or are you going to come out looking the same, talking the same, or are you going to come out better? Because you've had this moment of pause to commune with your God, to hear from Him. And it's Him in Deuteronomy 8:18 that tells you it's God that gives you the ability to get wealth. So don't you be afraid and fearful. Don't you be caught up in the pandemic pity party. You get the praise party going on, and you turn the pandemic into a production season, and you march out and show the world what you birthed in the darkness of the shelter that you've been in. God bless you. I love you. May He keep you through the storm.